Hello everyone, welcome to another video on the channel. I'm Adam, and remember to like, sub, and share the video. Wow, wait, don't be that person, ever, in life. I live in a residential neighborhood. Dumbass. Alright, either way, just share the video so I can reach 1,000 subs so I can get this channel monetized. So, Hogwarts Legacy, one of the biggest games of the year and has one of the biggest controversies because, Harry Potter doesn't have the best reputation when it's linked to J.K. Rowling, despite the fact that, she had nothing to do with this game. This was developed by Avalanche, who did Just Cause and Rage. I think Rage 2 is very underappreciated. They didn't do the original Rage. The original Rage was made by id Software. Rage 2 to me is very underappreciated. It probably would have been much better appreciated if it was a linear game instead of open world game. But either way, Hogwarts Legacy is one of the biggest games of this year, reaching over $1 billion in sales. And remember, this game hasn't come out on last generation consoles yet. It's only available on current generation. They delayed the last generation console version, and after I played the game thoroughly, I got the Platinum Trophy and everything. I can see why. Like, I think that they just had a lot of technical limitations that they had to fix. That doesn't mean the game was perfect at launch. There were problems on the PC port. The PC port was very wonky. That's expected nowadays. It's not an excuse anymore. I think that all games should release in a performed state that allows it to be sold at the justified price, especially when it's full price. But the game was really good. Like, I played it on PlayStation 5 and I thought it was fantastic. It has a lot of Ubisoft mechanics and everything. So within 2 weeks after February 10th launch, the game sold more than 12 million copies. It generated 850 million in global sales revenue, which is huge for WB because, WB has been struggling ever since they changed up the leadership, canceled the DC universe, they're rebooting it, and they canceled Batgirl, which was also like, it was seen to be a train wreck, and not to mention the Flash movie with Ezra Miller and everything that's going on there. I did a video on that where the producer for the Flash movie is like, it's gonna be the greatest thing you've ever seen, and you're gonna forget all of his horrendous crimes. But I'm glad for this because, it's a good game. So it released last month via Warner Brothers Senior Global Brand Manager that the game achieved 256 to plan through sell through at launch, which is great. Despite Hogwarts Legacy's success, the company posted a big loss despite its streaming business turning a profit of 50 million for the quarter, with a total revenue of 10.7 billion in the first quarter. It means that Hogwarts Legacy amount to around 9% of the company's total revenue for that period. That is massive, almost 10% for a single project. That is huge. Like, my God. But I can also, again, they're going through a lot of difficulties there at Warner Bros. Not to mention the upcoming Aquaman movie. I should have complimented my previous sentence with that. But yeah, that movie's going to flop. It is. There are a lot of people who are not going to watch it out of principle because Amber Heard's in the movie. I can't blame them for that. But it's also the fact that the movie is not going to be connected to the new DC universe being headed by James Gunn. So there's really no point to watch it. Like, that's the whole reason I haven't watched any of the new DC movies, because why watch them seeing that they're supposed to be connected to something that's not happening anymore? It's like when you play, I've made this connection before. It's like if you play Mega Man Legends 2 and then that's it. You're never going to see what happens next. Just yesterday, Hogwarts Legacy was reported via Newzoo, the top gross in Q1. What do you think it will cross to 1 billion? I think it will. It will definitely generate that much. Harry Potter is one of the biggest brands out there. Granted, they are doing I don't know if it's a soft reboot or a reboot of the core series, which I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, as long as they're respectful to their fans, that's what matters most of all. But we'll see how things go. I'm one of those people who's very hopeful for projects, but the second I lose interest in it, like the Lord of the Rings Amazon series, I saw the first half hour of the first episode, and I was just like, I'm done. So hopefully they're loyal to the source material, but Hogwarts Legacy was definitely a massive success. It's a fun game. I think it's really worth it if you're a Harry Potter fan. If you're not a Harry Potter fan, I still think it's a really decent action adventure game. It doesn't require you to know anything about Harry Potter to enjoy the game. It has some fun combat. It has a decent story. But most importantly, it's just fun to play. Like, I think nowadays, since games are so marred with political agendas and stuff like that, having a game that's just fun and works is something that's a rarity nowadays. But I am glad that this game did well. Clearly, the developers worked hard on this game. They had a passion for Harry Potter, and they wanted to highlight all the aspects of the world that people wanted to explore, like Hogwarts, actually exploring the castle in its entirety and seeing everything that goes on. I really hope that for a future game they explore the other places. Like, I want to see the American school, maybe the African school. Like, that would be really cool. Like, they should give, like, this is basically lightning in the bottle in the sense that if they did such a good job with this, give them another game and give them a bigger budget to explore other things. They've done such a good job. And this is Avalanche. Avalanche has a good track record, even though they don't. This is, I think, their first huge gangbusters. I think Just Cause was always a niche franchise. Same thing for Rage, but this one is ballooning. So tell me what you think. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. Does help a great deal, and I'll see you all later.